Okay, here we are, guys, with my opinion on the Ash versus Paul battle that will take place for 3 episodes in the anime and the Sinnoh League itself. So probably gonna be like the biggest battle in the whole gosh darn tournament. And obviously Ash is gonna win because this is like his fourth time or something facing Paul, and they always have him lose to him, or like that one time he tied with Paul. So finally he's gonna beat Paul. I think we can all agree on that part. But how is he gonna do it? So here I just put some statistics out there of how might Ash beat Paul. So we already know that Infernape is gonna be like the MVP of the battle, and probably Paul's Electivire, since they're like the two Pokemon that they've had like forever. Paul with his Elekid, and Ash with his new Chinchar that was Paul's. So those guys are gonna be like probably the most important Pokemon. And everyone else is just kind of like leading up to that final battle. So I have those two guys being in the final battle, no questions about that. And I put Gliscor with Drapion being the physical guys because I can see them having like a giant like claw fight, like Gliscor using X scissors and Drapion using, his claws, and like a super just like a fan battle, like just those two going at it. Maybe Gliscor will die, probably, I don't know. Well, maybe yeah, probably. I can see Gliscor fainting. And then we're gonna have this random Ninjask that Paul randomly decides to put in there versus Ash's Torterra. And those two guys are kind of like, you never ever hear from them anymore. Like, Ash's Torterra is never heard from, neither is Paul's Ninjask. So I can see them having like a long battle of just like, oh yeah, Leaf Storm, oh yeah, Shadow Ball, or X Scissor, or whatever. So that's where I'm seeing that. And the weakest guys are going to be Gastrodon and Staraptor because they're already in the first episode. So that means, like the first preview, sorry, that we already saw them. So I'm going to say that those two guys are going to get knocked out first. And they're not really going to have a good battle. And we already saw Staraptor get sexually assaulted by Gastrodon in the preview, which was hilarious. But anyway, next we have Buizel versus Frostlass. And Frostlass is a really cool Pokemon, so I don't know. I want to see Buizel win because I love Buizels and stuff. But those two guys are super fast, so they're probably going to have like a really fast battle. Unlike Torterra and Ninjask, we're going to have like, oh, I hit you, you hit me, oh, I'm still alive. So those guys are going to be like, Water Pulse, and then Blizzard, and you die. But whatever. And then we have his Aggron and Ash's Pikachu. And those two guys, I think, are going to do like the most damage. Like, they're going to be like the icebreaker of the match. So after what those guys do, like, the match will kind of just like fall in place after that, Like, there's always that one Pokemon that's going to, set the tone for the battle. So whoever wins out of that bout will do really well. And we already saw Infernape using Flare Blitz on the Aggron, so that's probably going to KO it. I can see Pikachu lasting a bit longer. It's either going to be Infernape versus Electivire, or going to be Pikachu versus Electivire. I don't see anything else facing that Electivire. So, but yeah, Ash is going to win. We already know that, and Ash is going to move on, and he's going to face the Darkrai person, who probably is going to beat Ash, because I don't see Ash being champion at all, or else he wouldn't have a reason to go to the new region. So yeah, tell me what you guys think. Am I wrong? Am I totally crazy, or what? And tell me who's going to be the MVP, who's going to be the weakest guy, the sturdy one, or whatever. So yeah, tell me in the comments below. So yeah, see you guys next time.